Good evening. Toronto City Council is one big step closer to being cut in half. Doug Ford's PC government has passed a bill today to make it possible just 10 weeks before Election Day. But some say the fight isn't over just yet.
The ayes being 71, the nays being 39, I declare the motion carried.
This was how the last day of the rare summer session of Queen's Park ended. The Ford government passing controversial legislation allowing the province to cut Toronto City Council almost in half.
It's disappointing that the Premier would ignore an election that has already begun. We're 3 months into a 6-month election, and out of a vendetta to really attack democracy in the city of Toronto.
It's a move that's been criticized by many since the surprise announcement was made just 2 weeks ago. Ford has said it will save the city $25 million and make council more efficient, but critics claim it's undemocratic and has had no public consultation.
The 47-ward option went through 2 years of public consultations. It was upheld in the courts following a court challenge. That is the option that the people of this city approved, and that is the option that the people of this city deserve.
While Bill 5 has officially passed, one candidate says it's not over just yet.
Changing the rules in the middle of the game does not amount to reasonable notice to the electors.
Rocco Achampong, a lawyer running in the Eglinton-Lawrence area, put forward a legal challenge, suggesting the changes could render October's municipal election illegitimate.
Campaigns have been suspended. People are not campaigning not knowing what the rules are. We do not know what the campaign expense limits are. We do not know what the ward numbers are. We are facing the daunting prospect, or the sad prospect, that this election itself could be challenged.
A court date has been set for August 31st, and the city will have to decide whether it will participate in that injunction. Mayor John Tory releasing a statement writing, "I continue to believe that the process followed to date is absolutely wrong and that you don't change the rules in the middle of an election." At the last city council meeting, the city solicitor was directed to report back on the city's legal options at a special session of council to be held on August 20th. At that time, city council will vote to direct any official legal action, which could include the request for injunction relief. Some councillors, including Joe Cressy, say they are ready to get in on the legal action.
This is not done yet. The people of this city, the institution that I represent here at the city, and the principle of local democracy is worth defending, and we're going to fight for it.
Still, councillors may have to face the reality that reduced wards will mean some major shifts to their campaigns and could spell the end for some candidates.
There were some really great candidates that had put their candidacies in at the 47 races, and unfortunately we won't see some of those faces. The amount of money it's going to take to actually run puts candidates at a disadvantage. At this stage, I'm prepared to run. We just want to have some conversations within the community about where that will be. There are several options, as my ward is part of 3 different federal and provincial ridings.
And the passing of today's bill also allows the PC government to cancel planned elections for regional chairs in Peel, York, Niagara, and Muskoka. That was a blow for former PC leader Patrick Brown, who was going to run for the chair in Peel. He's now running to be mayor in Brampton instead.